Hi, my name is Kyle Hartman, owner and acupuncturist at Sun Over Mountain Classical Acupuncture in Mill Valley, California. Today I'd like to make this video to talk to you all about something that I see in my clinic very often. Folks come in with tight upper back and neck, pain in those areas, restricted range of motion. This can cause headaches, numbness and tingling in their hands and forearms, and just generally a lot of discomfort. And acupuncture is a great tool to help to resolve some of these issues, but I find there's a common factor that kind of sets it off for people that is usually one of the causes that has people coming in for these things. And that's something we're all doing all the time, is sitting at our computers, working super focused, stressing out over getting things done on time, and sitting with poor posture, kind of letting our mind totally disconnect from our bodies and be too focused to realize that we're sitting in poor positions. And that just creates a lot of issues with all these muscles up here, your traps, your scalenes, your SCM, your rhomboids in between your shoulder blades back there. And those muscles just become chronically tight and tense. And acupuncture does a great job to soften that stuff up, but I wanted to give my patients some tools that they could do during their work day to kind of break up the day and help resolve some of their posture issues and get some qi flowing and blood flowing through those areas to make your work day a little bit more pleasant. And these are mostly Qi Gong movements, Qi Gong warm-up movements, and we'll just go through a series. So we'll start with our feet slightly wider than shoulder width, arms loose, and we're going to keep our hips facing forward so that we're going to do some twisting, so that our twisting comes from our spine and not from the rotation of our hips. Okay, so hips stay planted forward, arms are loose, and we're going to swing our arms. We're going to make contact with a loose fist on our trap and in our kidney area in the back, swinging. And this is a little bit of a self-massage for your trap, sending qi down and softening those muscles, and it's also waking up your kidneys and giving them a little jump start. And they're like your battery packs back there. That's where you're getting your reserve energy from. So I want to wake up that area as well. All right, very good. Now we're going to move to a movement called turtle pokes his head out of the shell. It's a neck rotation, and you're going to basically draw circles with your chin. So you're going to start tucking your chin towards your chest, out and around. This is really good for the rhomboids, those muscles that are between your shoulder blades and your spine that get tight and contracted. From the side, see, this way. So we're going to do 7 in one direction, and then 7 in the other direction. Alright, now that we've got those rhomboids activated, we're going to do another release for that area right between your shoulder blades, where we take our elbows into our sides, arms at a 90-degree angle, loose fists, and we're going to try and squeeze our shoulder blades together in the back, like we're trying to touch our elbows behind our back. Chest gets nice and broad. See from the side, just this slide back here. And those muscles can be caught in kind of a mild contraction, and this is allowing them to contract beyond their usual limit and then relax. So kind of reminding them that they can relax. We'll do that 3 times. So squeeze for just about 5 or 10 seconds, and then relax. And one more time. And relax. Alright, now we're just going to do some simple shoulder rolls, starting in reverse direction. And you can also work in like a little bit of a cat-cow motion if you've done yoga. You've heard that phrase before, but just like a closing and opening of the chest. Just kind of bring your whole spine into the movement. Same thing, we'll do 7 in one direction, and then 7 in the other direction. and then some neck rolls. So we'll start in a neutral position, and then just do nice big rolls, nice and slow. And when you might find a spot where you're rolling and all of a sudden, ooh, that's a tight spot. I can feel it pulling through here. So I'm just going to hang out there for a second and bring my ear to my shoulder and drop the opposite shoulder down a little bit and just get that nice stretch right through here. This is working on my my trap a little bit and a little bit of my scalenes right now. And then once you're done with that for about 10 or 15 seconds, keep going with your neck rolls, 7 in each direction. All right. Next exercise is to open up your forearms and wrists. A lot of folks suffer from numbness and tingling or pain in their hands after being on the computer for too long, and this can help with that. Start in prayer position, palms open up away from you, and then rotate in, and then palms are facing before you go back to the prayer. And you'll feel a nice stretch in your forearms. And same thing, 7 in one direction, and then 7 in the other. So this, when you change, your palms open towards you first, then down and away. And yeah, same thing, 7 in each direction. Back to prayer. Our last movement is going to be to open up our psoas, which is a muscle that connects from the top of your thigh to the middle of your spine, your lower spine. And it can cause a lot of lower back issues, as well as we're going to work our hamstrings. So hands on your hips, your feet are a little bit wider than shoulder width, knees are soft, and we're just going to do gentle circles. So a little tiny back bend in the back to get that psoas. And then as you come forward, feeling that stretch in your hamstrings. Right, 7 in one direction and 7 in the other. A lot of times here I'm not doing all 7 just to keep the video a little bit shorter, but when you're working on your own, 7 in each direction. Alright, and to close out this series of movements, we're going to do just a short meditation to kind of connect our mind and body and get ourselves ready to go back to work. So we'll just start. Let your eyes close, nice soft stance, knees are bent. Then just bring your attention to your inhale, filling your lower abdomen with each breath in, and with each exhale, letting it all go nice and soft. And taking a moment to imagine yourself sitting back at your desk, feeling very relaxed, sitting with perfect posture, feeling your breath even as you're sitting there working, staying connected to your body. All right, there you go. You're ready to go back to work. You'll be more productive. You'll feel better as you sit there and complete your tasks. And it'll help prevent all those aches and pains that we all suffer with from sitting around too long doing too much work. Hope you enjoyed the video. If you have any questions, please feel free to contact me. And please do check out my website at www.sunovermountain.org. Thanks for watching.